Vietnam War True Stories, Tunnel Rats of Vietnam. Beneath the jungles, villages, and battlefields of Vietnam, another war was being fought in darkness. It was not fought with helicopters, artillery, or airstrikes. It was fought underground. Across South Vietnam, Viet Cong and North Vietnamese forces built vast tunnel systems used for hiding troops, storing weapons, moving supplies, treating wounded, and planning attacks. Some tunnels were simple shelters. Others formed entire underground networks with sleeping areas, command rooms, kitchens, storage chambers, hospitals, and escape routes. To the soldiers above ground, the jungle could seem empty. Then fire would erupt from nowhere. Enemy fighters might appear from hidden entrances, launch an ambush, and vanish back underground before American or South Vietnamese troops could respond. A village that looked quiet during the day could contain tunnels beneath the floors, fields, and tree lines. The tunnels became one of the most frustrating and dangerous features of the war. Bombs and artillery could damage some entrances, but they rarely destroyed entire underground systems. Bulldozers could collapse sections, but new routes could be dug or reopened. To truly search them, someone had to go inside. Those men became known as tunnel rats. They were usually volunteers or men chosen because they were small enough to fit into the narrow passages. Many carried only a pistol, a flashlight, a knife, and sometimes a length of cord or a gas mask. A rifle was often too long to use underground. The tunnel rat entered through a small concealed opening, lowering himself into darkness, not knowing what waited below. Every step carried danger. The tunnels could be cramped, hot, airless, and pitch black. Some were barely wide enough for a man to crawl through. The ground could be muddy, unstable, and filled with insects, rats, snakes, spiders, and foul air. But the greatest danger was the enemy. A tunnel rat might turn a corner and find a Viet Cong fighter waiting in silence. He might discover a booby trap made from a grenade, sharpened stake, tripwire, or hidden explosive. False floors, dead ends, and trapdoors could be designed to confuse or kill anyone entering from above. Inside the tunnel, sound became different. A scrape of dirt, a cough, or a faint movement could mean another person was nearby. The flashlight beam might reveal only a few feet ahead. The tunnel rat had to move slowly, control his breathing, and fight panic in a space where there was almost no room to react. If he fired his pistol, the blast was deafening. If the tunnel collapsed, rescue might be impossible. The mission was to search, map, destroy, or gather intelligence from the underground system. Tunnel rats looked for weapons, documents, radio equipment, food stores, medical supplies, and signs of enemy activity. Sometimes they found entire command centers hidden beneath ordinary villages. At places like Viet Cong, the tunnel networks became legendary. Located northwest of Saigon, the Viet Cong tunnels allowed Viet Cong forces to operate close to major American and South Vietnamese positions. The tunnels included multiple levels, hidden entrances, ventilation shafts, escape routes, and living areas. To the men ordered inside, it was a world built for fear. Above ground, a soldier could call for artillery, air support, or help from his unit. Underground, he was alone. The tunnel rat could not rely on numbers, firepower, or distance. Courage meant crawling forward when every instinct told him to turn back. Some tunnels were cleared with explosives or gas. Others had to be searched by hand because commanders wanted intelligence, or because enemy fighters might still be hiding inside. Many soldiers who served as tunnel rats later described the experience as one of the most terrifying jobs in Vietnam. It required nerve, patience, and a willingness to enter a place designed by the enemy and controlled by darkness. They were not fighting for a hilltop or a village street. They were fighting for inches. A few feet of tunnel could contain a trap, a hiding place, a weapons cache, or a man waiting with a weapon. The tunnel rats became a symbol of the hidden war beneath Vietnam War, where bravery was quiet, isolated, and almost invisible to those above. Their work helped expose enemy bases, disrupt underground networks, recover documents, and destroy tunnel systems that supported ambushes and attacks. But the cost was heavy. Even when a tunnel rat survived, the memory of crawling through those dark passages could remain long after the war ended. The Vietnam War is often remembered through images of helicopters, fire bases, patrols, and jungle firefights. But beneath that war was another battlefield. A silent battlefield. A narrow battlefield. A battlefield where one soldier with a pistol and flashlight crawled into the earth, knowing he might never come back out. That was the world of the tunnel rats. If you have any photos, videos, or stories to share, please send us a message. And to all veterans, thank you for your service.